Hi, Zach. Morning. It's Jody, and pretty soon Kyle's going to come on this blue mat, and I'm going to go on this yellow mat behind me, and you and I are going to practice yoga together. Yay! And I think your mom's got her mat out, and in a little bit, maybe we'll do some partner poses, and we'll have a nice little start to our morning. So when you're ready, head onto your mat if you're not there already, and Kyle's going to come and join in a little bit too. So the sun's shining in Alberta today. I hope you guys have sun shining in Ontario. We're supposed to get some snow later on in the week, but I think you guys even had snow there too, right? But anyways, for now it's a nice day. Okay, so let's begin. Let's sit cross-legged. Morning, Kyle. And put your favorite shin in front. Put your favorite leg in front. And then take your hands and place them on your knees, okay? Sit up really tall through your spine, through your back. And close down your eyes. So it's not quite like you're sleeping, but it's like you're just being nice and still on purpose. And when you're sitting nice and still on purpose, you can start to notice how you're breathing. Sometimes we like to breathe through the nose, and sometimes we like to breathe through the mouth. And sometimes we like to do both. So just for a few more moments, sitting tall through your body with your eyes gently closed, take a few breaths through your nose or your mouth. And this is one way that we can help ourselves to relax, and one way that we can help ourselves feel nice and calm. You might even hear your breath coming out your mouth. I can hear Kyle breathing. He can hear me breathing. Maybe Mom can hear you breathing. And as much as we're able to do in this morning's yoga class, we'll try to notice our breath. Sometimes we can hold our breath. And when we hold our breath, then we're not doing yoga anymore. And so we want to make sure that we're breathing through our nose or through our mouth as much as we can. Good. When you're ready, open up your eyes. Maybe you already took a peek already. You can flutter your eyes a little bit like butterflies. Good. And then we're going to come to stand up. Okay, we're going to stand up on our feet, so I'll meet you there. Okay, we're going to do a pose called mountain pose. So when you've come out to Alberta before, you've seen the big mountains that are just out to the west of us. So we're going to make our bodies like a mountain. So a couple times, can you roll forward to your heels or to your toes and then back onto your heels? That's a little tricky. This is a balancing pose. Good. And then land your heels and your toes so that your feet are pressing straight down into your yoga mat. And now we're going to make our legs like mountain, like stone. Okay? What's the superhero that's made out of the rocks? What is it? No, there's another guy that's made out of all the stone. Anyway, Zach, we'll ask you later what that guy is, but you're making your body like that, okay? So your feet are strong like rocks, your legs are strong like rocks, and then take your shoulders like you're trying to touch your ears with your shoulders, and then melt them down your back. Good. So Kyle's got his eyes closed. I'm going to close my eyes too. So one thing about being strong, and all superheroes know this, one thing about being strong is that we also have to be kind. We also have to be a little bit soft. So we try to be both. We be strong and kind at the same time. That's one thing that yoga teaches us. And so our bodies are strong. Your legs are strong. Your feet are strong. Your hands are strong. But your face is soft. So you might take a little smile to your mouth. And you have a little bit of a softness inside you where your heart lives in your body. Strong body, soft heart. A couple more breaths here. Can you still hear yourself breathing? Good. Okay, open up your eyes. Take your arms up and over top of your head all the way like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Now make your hands connect together. Weave your fingers together. And can you let go of your pointer fingers? So it's almost like you have an arrow over top of your head. Now reach up through your side body. So that's your ribs and your waist and your tummy. And you're going to reach all the way up towards the morning sky. And then pick one side to fall over towards. This pose is called bamboo pose. So behind me on the wall, those little trees behind me on the wall are called bamboo shoots. And so we're making our bodies look like bamboo shoots. So you're nice and tall and strong like a rod, but you're bending at your waist. Okay, come back up so you're nice and tall at the middle again, and then go the other way, so the way you didn't go last time. And I don't know about you, Zach, but a lot of us lately have been playing more video games, watching more DVDs, watching more Netflix and TV in general because of COVID and YouTube. So our waists, our tummies, we need to stretch them. Come back to the center. And then let your arms come all the way down. How slowly can you take your arms all the way alongside your legs? Like you're moving in slow motion or underwater. Good. Okay, now we're going to do some deep breathing. And this pose is called the breath of joy. And it's a good pose to help wake you up in the morning. Right, Kyle? And it's a good pose to help get your lungs really strong. Your lungs are what help you breathe. So when you're ready, you're going to take your arms straight out in front of you like you're a zombie. And then you're going to take your arms right out to the side like you're a capital letter T. And then you're going to take your arms all the way up over top of your head, reach up. And then hands together, come all the way down to your heart. So we're going to put that together a little faster, and we're going to do this a few times, okay? So inhale, take your arms straight out in front of you. Another inhale, come to the side. You're sniffing through your nose, reach up. And then all the air out, hands back to your heart. So let's do it a little quicker, okay? I'll show you one, and then we'll do it together with Kyle, okay? And we're going to make that ha sound when we bring our hands back to our heart. All right, so let's do this together. Ready? Keep going. Swing your arms. We're doing one more. And when your hands get back to your heart, pause here, settle here. Notice your breath again. That's probably the most important thing about yoga is noticing your breath. That's the thing I'll probably talk about the most this morning is can you hear yourself breathing? Great, well done. Okay, we're going to keep our hands right in this prayer shape, right at our heart. And then you're going to pick your favorite leg to get really strong like a tree trunk. Okay, the biggest, strongest tree you've ever seen is going to be like your leg. And then this other leg, you're going to pick up your heel. So you're just balancing. Whoa, careful. Maybe you need your mom beside you to put your hand on if you get a little bit wobbly, because we're going to pick up this leg. So first you're going to turn open your knee like it's a book. So we open up the page of the book. And then if you feel like you have pretty good balance this morning, this foot, you can put it right on the inside of your leg. And this is called the tree pose. I think I've done this pose with you. I've for sure seen you do it before. So strong like a tree here. And sometimes what happens to trees out in the forest is the wind blows them and they move a little bit. So you can be like a tree that's swaying in the breeze side to side. Yesterday in Cochrane was super windy. It was warm outside, but it was so windy that we didn't want to stay out for very long. Okay, stay for a couple more breaths. Keep breathing. Stay strong in your standing leg, the foot that you're standing on. Great job. Okay, release that foot down, step it back down to the floor, and then release your hands. Give your hands a little shake. Your shoulders a little shrug, and march out your feet. Okay, now pick your other leg, the leg you weren't standing on before. Now that's going to become the tree trunk leg. And this time you can take your hands however you want. So last time we did our hands at the heart. You might take your hands out, maybe we hold on to each other. And then pick up your other heel. Turn your hip, your knee open like a book. And then foot comes to your standing leg. Maybe you grow a branch all the way up. Kyle and I are falling. See, it's good to have a partner when you're doing yoga in case you fall over. All right, let's try balancing all on our own. Both branches to the sky. This is another great pose to lengthen your tummy, your waist, your ribs. And then carefully bring your hands back together to touch. Step your foot down. March out your legs like you're walking just in one spot. I was going through some old pictures yesterday, Zach, and I found a great photo of you and I going for a walk. And you were on a pathway. And I remember after we went for the walk, we went for hamburgers. I wonder if you're going to have a burger for lunch today. Maybe. Okay, we're going to do a pose that helps to wake up the back of our bodies. That's where our kidneys are. And they're a special little part of our bodies that help us with our blood and help us with all the waters in our body. So you're going to take your hand and you're going to whack yourself on the back. It might make a little sound. I can only do it on one side because of my mic pack, but Kyle should be able to get both hands, to whack the back of your kidneys. Give them a little bit of a wake up. Makes a little sound. It's kind of fun. And it helps twist our spine. So you might think that twisting the spine would be something you wouldn't want to do, but in yoga we twist our spines a lot to keep it healthy and nice and long and strong. It's like the king of your whole body, the spine. All right, let your arms come back alongside of you. March out your legs one more time. And yesterday when we were talking on Instagram, I asked you what your favorite pose was, and you told me that it was Warrior One pose. So we're going to do a Warrior One. So I'm going to turn to the short edge of my mat. You might already be like that. Take your hands on your hips and step one foot back behind you so it touches the floor. And when that foot gets back behind you, this knee that you can see, I want you to bend that knee. Good job. So this is a strong pose. This is like a superhero pose. You're going to be mighty like a warrior here. Take your hands and make two fists. Squeeze really, really tight. Remember, make your face soft, so strong and soft at the same time. And then bring your fists right alongside your body. Good. Keep squeezing, keep bending in your knee. And then keep your arms, your hands as they are, and reach them out to the side. Mighty like a warrior. And now release the fists and reach your hands up. This pose is called high prayer. It's like thunderbolt pose. Like you're shooting a lightning rod right out of your fingers. Good. Let's do that again. Keep your legs. Don't move your legs. Make two fists. Bring them right alongside you. Strong hands. Soft face, soft heart. Keep your fists like this and then punch to the side. Don't punch your mom. And then reach all the way up. Thunderbolt with your arms, your hands. You can look up to your hands if you like. Now we're going to do this 3 more times, so keep your legs really strong. Make two fists, bring them alongside you. Reach to the side. Big breath in, reach to the sky. 2 more. Make two fists right alongside your waist. Reach out to the side. Reach up. And then all the air out. We'll do 1 more. 2 strong arms here. 2 strong arms out to the side. Reach all the way up. And then hands come back to the center of the heart to remind you of your softness, your kindness. And then step your back leg forward. Woo! Shake out your legs. Go for a little walk here. Maybe you want to flail your arms back behind you again. Now in yoga, what we do on one side of the body, we have to do that on the other side of the body. So take your other leg, the one that didn't step back before, and step it back behind you. So my foot in the back, my heel is pressing down into the floor, and then my front leg is bending. My knee is bent. Good. Reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. And then like you have a cactus for your arms, stretch open your arms, bend at your elbows, expand your chest. And then reach all the way up. Keep your legs reach all the way back like you have wings of a bird, your hands face down. Good. Reach all the way up towards the sky. Bend at your arms, expand open your chest. Reach all the way up. And all the way back. Are you still breathing? I can hear Kyle breathing. Let's do 2 more like that. Keep your strong legs, mighty like a warrior. Reach up. Bend your arms. Reach up. Stretch through your waist. Reach all the way back. This is the last one. If your legs are shaking, that's a good thing. Reach up. Open your chest. Arms to the sky. Arms back behind you. Last time, reach up. And then hands together all the way down to your chest. And then step forward. March out your legs. Give them a little shake. If you have water and you need a little sip of water, let's take a little break. All right, and then we'll meet back standing on both feet. So this might be a pose where you would use mum or the wall or something to hold on to, because it's another balancing pose like tree pose. Okay, pick one leg to step on, and then lift your heel. And then you're going to take your arms just right out in front of you like you have these little T-Rex arms, little dinosaur arms. And now lift your knee like you're stepping on a box. So this is where you might reach out and hold on to someone, something. Good. This is like a Karate Kid move. Okay, reach your arms up. Stay here. Balance on one leg. Good. Step your foot down. March out your legs. Now you're going to do the other leg. We have to do the other side. So nice strong standing leg. Bring your arms up for balance, like you have little dinosaur arms. And like you're stepping right onto a box here. Good. Maybe this time you can reach your arms all the way up a little higher, like a Karate Kid move. Good. And then hands down, foot down. Good. Whoa, do that again, Kyle. Zach, did you do that at home? Did you switch legs? No? Round kick. Okay, let's get down on the floor. So Zach, normally I don't usually teach sit-ups with a partner in my yoga classes, but I know you and your mom have been working really hard at sit-ups, so I want to keep encouraging you. And I think Cindy said they could do like 30. I don't know if I can do 30 either. What if we did 10 and 10, all right? So we'll do 15 and 15. So you do 15 and I do 15? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's have Cindy, you are going to go first, and Zach, you and I are going to sit on our partner's knees, however you guys do it. Are you ready? Sure. All right, so Kyle's going to do 15 of these. If you don't have a partner, you can tuck your feet underneath the edge of the couch. Yeah. I think you should bend your knees more, Kyle. Okay, Zach, so you and Kyle are brothers, so you guys like to have some good competition. So I'm going to say go, and you're going to try to beat Kyle at the sit-ups, okay? And then you can tell us later, when we talk to you later on the phone, we can see if you actually beat Kyle at the sit-ups. So are you guys ready? On your marks, get set, go. 1, 2, 3. Kyle's doing really well. Good job, Kyle. 4, 5. Keep going, Zach. Oh no, this is Cindy. 6, 7, 8. Kyle's really proud of himself. 9, 10. He has 5 more. 11. Kyle just 8. 12. Woo! 13. 2 more. 14. He did it. 15. Nice job. Woo! So I actually think that was Cindy doing it. So maybe it's you and I are going to have a challenge, Zach. Are you okay? Okay. Here we go. I have to go now. Okay, so whoever's going, I'm thinking it's Zach now. All right. Count us in.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Set, go.
1. Did you put your head all the way down?
Yeah, of course.
Are you counting?
4. You can't use your arms as well. Yeah. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11.
Whoa.
12. Wow, your body's working.
13.
2 more.
14.
Yeah.
Do you have to do another one?
No, that's it.
Oh. Woo! High fives. High five to you, Zach. Jink. Okay, so that was the sit-up challenge that you're doing for part of your COVID-19 morning workouts. Now we have to do push-ups. Oh, actually, Kyle just had surgery on his shoulder. He doesn't want to do the push-ups quite yet, but I will do them. But I'm going to do them from my knees. If you're doing the full push-ups, nice work. All right. How many should we do? 15 as well? That's a lot. Is it? Okay, ready, Zach? So I got my knees down, toes down. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3. If you guys can do a little clap. I'm eating a hair. 4, 5. Heart forward. 6. Hinge at the elbows. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14. We got one more. Kyle's face looks like he's struggling. Okay, now the other pose you love, Zach, is downward facing dog, one of my personal favorites. So let's do a downward facing dog, and we're actually going to use it as a resting pose. So make your hands really wide, like Spider-Man's going to spin a web from those really wide hands. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, lift your bum, drop your head. So with your eyes, you should be able to look back to the space between your feet. And like you're riding a bike, I think I saw a picture of you riding your bike a couple weeks ago. It's like you're pedaling your feet. So one foot goes down and then the other foot. Keep pressing into your strong web hands. Make your arms really strong here. Keep breathing. Close your eyes. We're here for about 5 breaths. This is a really good pose for your strong heart. And it's a really good pose for your smart brain. Kyle says down dog is not his favorite. Okay, let's drop our knees. And then take your knees a little wider than your feet. So when you look down, it looks like a letter V. And then start to walk your fingers forward. This is child's pose. It's good for your hips. And then your forehead can either come to a pillow or the mat. And this is a resting pose. Warriors need breaks too. Are you still breathing? In and out, in and out. Let's take one more big breath in all the way up to the very top of your lungs. And then let all the air come out your mouth, makes a little sound. Good. Come back up, crawl back up. And then we're going to end the same way that we began, but we're going to change up our legs a little bit. So I've sat with you before, Zach, and I've always noticed how you can sit really great in hip opening poses. Sometimes even when you're sitting at the dinner table, you'll have your legs stacked like a little fire log pose, I've noticed. But I can't do that as well as you. So we're going to do this one. It's called Cobblers pose. So take your feet together to touch. And then make your hands in a little basket and put that basket over top of your toes. Now use your hands to pull your heart a little closer towards your feet. They won't touch. And then tuck your chin, bow your head, close your eyes. Breathing in and out through your nose or your mouth. So well done, Zach. We're almost finished. We have one more pose to do together. And it's the most important pose of all the poses. So yoga talks a lot about doing the effort or the work, but then we have to match it with doing the resting part. So the final pose is the resting pose, the sleeping pose, and we're going to come onto our backs. And imagine that your yoga mat is like a beach towel. I've been to the beach with you, Zach, but I don't know if you went on a beach towel. I think you went in the pool. All right, so take your feet out to the edges of your mat. Take your hands alongside your body so that the palms of your hands face up to the sky. Close your eyes. And take the biggest breath in through your nose. Your mouth is closed. Breathe in through your nose. And hold it at the top. And then all the air comes out of your mouth. And we're going to rest here for just about a minute or so. Strong and soft. So we have to let all the hard work settle into our bodies so our muscles can get strong and our blood can flow and our bones are strong. And if we miss the resting part, then all those good things can't sink into the body. Just about another 30 seconds or so. Good. And when you're ready, draw your knees up towards your chest. And if you're able to reach your hands around onto your legs, you can hold on here. And then roll to one side. Push yourself up to a sit. Take your hands together to touch. And bring your thumbs right to the center of your chest where your heart lives. Take a full breath in. All the air out. So Zach, this has been really special for us to exercise with you this morning and with Kyle. And so why don't you use your magic laser vision? Is it his heat vision? I think that's your favorite superpower. Kyle and I were talking today and he thought your favorite superpower was laser vision. So with your eyes, why don't you see if you can make this video end with your eyes? All right? So you might have to take your glasses off. I've seen you do that before, where you have to take your glasses off and then you stare directly at the screen and you use your eyes to end the video. So thank you, Zach. Namaste. I hope you have a great day. Use your laser vision. Turn off the camera.